Good morning and welcome to the Morning Outlook by Kalkine TV. I'm Sage, and the Australian share market is likely to open lower on Friday, February 11th, following a sell-off on riskier assets overnight on Wall Street. And according to the latest SBI futures, the ASX 200 is expected to open about 35 points or 0.8% lower this morning. All major US indices on Wall Street are in deep red territory as 70% of stocks fell overnight. The Dow Jones is down 1.25%, the S&P 500 is down 1.4%, and the Nasdaq is down 1.5%. Yesterday at the closing bell, the S&P ASX 200 was at 7,288, which is 2.97% higher over the last 5 days, however. The commodity stocks could bolster losses after crude oil and iron ore continued to climb. According to CNN business data, the best performing sector was energy minerals, up 20.4%. Expectations of rate rises helped send several big tech stocks lower, including a 2.9% drop for Microsoft. For the markets recently, this has been the usual. However, it's a reverse from patterns formed in previous years when the low rates sent the tech stocks to the market's biggest gains. And that was reported by Sydney Morning Herald. ANZ announced a share buyback this morning, and overnight on Wall Street, big banks, which tend to do better in a rising rate environment, outperformed. Energy stocks seem to benefit from higher inflation as energy prices rise, and raw materials companies held up better than other sectors. Encouragingly, the US-listed counterparts for BHP and Rio Tinto closed up 1.5% and 0.8% respectively. The Walt Disney Company jumped 3.9% after it reported a rebound in theme park attendance last quarter and said it added more subscribers to its Disney Plus streaming service than analysts expected. Both its profits and revenues for the latest quarter topped Wall Street's forecasts. And at Coca-Cola, the chairman and CEO James Quincy said the company will likely raise some prices to offset the rising transportation and commodity costs. But Quincy said the company is treading carefully. And as mentioned earlier, the technology services stocks experienced the biggest pullback, retreating 11.59%. However, Uber briefly rose 5.9% after its earnings beat profit and sales expectations. The stock faded sharply, closing 6.1% lower. And the US-listed BNPL rival Affirm reported December quarter revenue growth of 77% and increased active customers by 150%. Despite the figures appearing solid at face value, the stock plunged 22.7%. Block also fell sharply, down 4.5%. And we've now reached the time for a short break. We'll be back with more pre-open data after this.
Are you sick of paying through the roof for a product that doesn't truly suit you? Want to make sure that you get the best deal possible? Then let us help you. At Kalkine, we do the research, run the numbers, and take a look at the true value of the product to make sure that you're informed as a consumer. Whether it be the best streaming service to suit your binge-watching desires, the right broadband and NBN plans to ensure a no buffering experience, saving money with your energy, gas, and mobile plans, or treating yourself with a bit of retail therapy. We will break down all the details about every single deal, what's in it, how much it costs, and whether it's worth it for you. If you want to save money and stay informed, then subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon, as we will be rolling out a stack of content to keep you in the know.
Welcome back to the Morning Outlook report. This is Sage. US Treasury yields spike higher after the highest inflation reading in 40 years prompted a Federal Reserve call for accelerating rate hikes. And the two-year bond rate surged 26 basis points, making this one of the biggest surges in a decade on the back of January data, showing consumer prices increased significantly, more than 7%. And London's FTSE 100 moved up 0.38% and the DAX advanced 0.05%. The blue chip Nikkei closed up 0.4% higher. Oil prices retraced from earlier gains of more than 1% on Thursday, and OPEC released in a monthly report that the world oil demand expectations could rise more steeply over coming months as the global economy posts a strong recovery from the pandemic. The reports of a revival of the 2015 Iran-US nuclear deal was somewhat muted, however. And the Brent crude price fell US 14 cents or 0.2% to $91 41 cents a barrel. WTI oil price rose, however, 0.37% to US $89.99. Energy producers, including Santos Limited and Woodside Petroleum Limited, could have a subdued day after the oil prices edged lower. And the gold futures price rose by US 80 cents, or less than 0.1%, to US $1,837.40 an ounce. Spot gold was trading near US $1,827 an ounce in late US trade, and the iron ore rose by US $7 or 4.8% to US $153.75 a tonne. Now, the gold miners Newcrest Mining and St Barbara Limited could finish the week on a subdued note after the gold price dropped. And according to reports from the Motley Fool, copper was the only metal to edge up. Bitcoin was down 1.4%, reaching 43,878.05 cents. And that's all for the Morning Outlook report here on Calkine TV. Have a great day trading and keep watching for more of the live expert talks and market trends. Sage here signing off for now.